Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the wonderful 2020 Zelda 1 Random Percent Tournament. Here I am, Dracia, here with the wonderful dulcet tones of Leslie Pro 04. How are you doing tonight, love?
Doing well. Hi again, everybody. If you were stuck around from that last race, well, all I'm going to say about that seat is you managed to somehow make Consternation look like an easy mode. I don't know how Random Percent managed to do that, and I would rather not find out.
Indeed, and we do have the race beginning, hopefully, in just a moment. All right. There we go. And we are starting in the Dead Woods.
With a red candle.
This is definitely not a bad start. Red candle and power bracelet, and it looks like we've got either 2 or 3, 4, 5, and 6. Is that correct?
I'm not too familiar with how the Triforce layouts are. And the reason between the differential of the numbers is we don't know if we have first quest, second quest, or mixed dungeons. We also don't know that about the overworld, but what I can tell you, based off of that particular drop, is that we've got ourselves shuffled enemy drops. Don't have extra candles, but you know what? We don't need it, as we have a sword pickup by Angel FM out of the first quest 3 cave, so that tells us it's either a first quest or a mixed quest overworld. Wait, it was MagicFriends that got that. Never mind.
It was indeed MagicFriends, and he got that from the potion shop that's south of Vanilla Blue Ring.
Ooh, okay, I am getting my caves mixed up here, apparently. But it
Not a
looks like
problem.
we've got shuffled any roads. Let's see how they are today. That's a good start.
Well, we've got one on either side of level 5, I guess.
That ain't terrible because of how the Lost Hills work.
Definitely, and it's really not a bad the what am I trying to say? It's definitely not bad that you've got an any road that close to the starting screen. It looks like we do not have permanent sword beam. We also do not have 0 HP enemies. And we do have mystery dungeon headers.
As well as starting in a random spot in a dungeon, and all the NPCs are singing the Reading Rainbow theme. Or is it Reading Rainbow? I could well ask about that another time.
And you want to tell us what that means that all the NPCs are saying the same thing?
The book is a translator. In fact, the first time I saw that, usually what would be said was "wark," which is the chocobo sound, by the way, for those not familiar.
And we have also just been joined by Threech for tracking, which is wonderful. She is one of the best trackers that we've got around here.
And we did just find a potion shop on MagicFriends' side, but no paper means we're not going to find out anything about prices or anything like that for now.
That is indeed the case, and it looks like we do have shuffled drops. I can't remember if you mentioned that, but a red Tektite just dropped a bomb.
Yeah,
Which is a
that's
very
not
nice
a
thing to see.
Tektite's normal drop group. In fact, it was a red Octorock that tipped me off to that. We do have shuffled money in the overworld, so we have a 39 mid and a 9 small. Now, the mid's fantastic because that's one off from max. The small leaves something to be desired as it's one below par. Those bomb prices leave a lot to be desired. Who am I kidding?
Oh gosh, 35.
35 is just ugh, gross.
And it does appear that we have a full first quest overworld, which is a pretty nice thing to see. We do have a bait block here, which means that could be level 8, that could be level 7, that could be level 3, or no, it's definitely not level 3.
Yeah, that'd be level 3 in second quest, but what we do have on Magic Friends side is a Goma, and that's a block clip for Magic Friends to pick up. Well, now we know where the red candle is, as Angel FM comes up with a sword.
And thank God the Keese didn't roll up.
Yeah,
I think rolling up
absolutely,
Keese is probably the most annoying.
Oh, absolutely. That and miniature gels, those two rolling up, no.
It is definitely possible that it is vanilla HP. We don't really know yet. Haven't seen any ups or downs as far as I know. And based on that shape, it's definitely not second quest 8. So I am guessing that we have either first quest or shapes for our back half.
A map would tell us the answer to that, and Angel FM is in the same dungeon, so who finds the map first will probably tip us off as to what's going on.
Absolutely. And there is also, if I'm not mistaken, a chance that the bait block can be shuffled.
Oh, and
Especially if we
Magic
do have
Friends
shapes
just gets
dungeons.
jumped on by the Pulse Voice. That's a rough death to take.
Yeah, especially getting halfway through that Pulse Voice room. 97 rupee bomb upgrade price definitely is not bad. I mean, any kind of price rolling low is always a happy thing. But the caveat of that is that we could have the bomb upgrade could be anywhere from 2 to 6 bombs.
Yeah, it's a situation where the more bombs, the better. Now, Angel FM got caught by the Pulse Voice jumping up. That's the danger of fighting Pulse Voice from the top, which is something you really want to avoid doing. From the sides is much safer, especially when they're moving vertically.
Does get a nice
And
key
that
drop,
room's
though.
a key.
And another key, and we've got our transport staircase.
2 and a Goma. This dungeon and its Gomas.
And we've got Triforces in their vanilla rooms, so we are about to find out what dungeon this was. It does look a lot like First Quest 7, but we are about to find out. That was indeed First Quest 7. Or Shape 7, but it looked a lot like vanilla.
It did, but it could have. Well, we're not going to know unless we see a map of either 7 or 8, which would tip us off to that.
As Angel finds another dungeon northwest of Vanilla Start.
And
Does a little
Magic
pirouette.
Friends walks right into the Wizrobe.
And we've got some creepypastas over here. But they're not really guarding anything.
And we've got Dark Nuts.
And they are 4 HP, so I am going to hazard a guess and say that we do have vanilla enemy HP.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, sure, it's nice to have some of the stronger enemies roll low, but when those stronger enemies roll high, that gets pretty scary.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm not sure that Magic Friends likes that room.
I don't think anybody likes dealing with likes unless they like thinking about pancakes.
We've got a ladder.
Ladder. Nice find for Angel FM.
It is an excellent find. And Angel may be thinking that that is a dungeon that they have already beaten. We've got a very high blue candle price, but we don't have to worry about that.
We've got MagicFriends getting the Triforce out of level 7, so now they're up to 4. And our vanilla start screen also has a dungeon.
It's a nice little dungeon cluster over here. We got some Tridongos, which Angel is debating on fighting, decides to go for it.
Smokes one. Second one decides to be a troll and eat it.
Oh hey, and a bomb
Third
dropped.
one also eats it, and that was just for bombs. But you can leave that pack on the ground, and it will remain there for the rest of the game until you pick it up.
Absolutely. And the really fun part about drop groups being shuffled is that enemies that don't usually drop things like gels and keys and likes can actually drop items. It's always an interesting thing to kill a Keese and get a bomb.
Not to mention amusing.
Oh,
Very good
much so.
dodging of the danger noodles by MagicFriends.
And our runners here have a very, very good grasp on what a dungeon's shape is. As Angel picks up a wand, very nice.
MagicFriends getting that ladder.
Yeah, our runners have a very good knowledge of, as MagicFriends takes a death to the creepypasta. Our runners have a very good knowledge of what a dungeon looks like, even from just exploring a couple of rooms. The high-cost shield is there, as we find another dungeon, which means sadly we will not be having a boomstick seed tonight.
That is unfortunate because I do love me some boomstick.
Very much so. But we've also got White Sword and Mags in play this time for sure. So at least we've got that part of things. Angel's been finding a lot of key drops, which is a very nice thing to find early on.
Yep, and based off this dungeon shape, I would not be surprised if this were first quest 4, if I had to take a guess.
That is definitely possible. And MagicFriends is going to go ahead and pick up that Triforce, I guess, just to check and make sure that it is, in fact, one that he's got.
Not a bad idea, especially when you start with random. Oh, there's scrap metal on the ground. Yep, that was one of the ones that was picked up. No, it wasn't. We got a 5th Triforce.
So that... was, I cannot tell. I am so bad.
Oh, you're not the only one. That's definitely a 5th Triforce, but I'm not sure which one was picked up, and that might be what MagicFriends is trying to figure out at this moment.
Yeah, because we started with either 2 or 3, and then 4, 5, and 6. Although he already...
so that is... Now we've got 3 through 7, I believe, on MagicFriends' side, based off of what our restreamer Darian Oldwolf has posted.
Oh, we do have shapes!
Name that ink plot, folks!
That is definitely Shape's front half, so that is definitely Triforce number 3 that we have started with. So we've got 3 through 7.
Yep, I gotta admit, this one had me fooled because the shape of it early was looking a lot like First Quest 4. So the fact that the game threw the curveball at me, well, hey, sports may not be going on, but I still swung at that curveball and missed.
And with only 15 rooms, this is more than likely level 1, which we are probably going to find out right now. Level 1 or level 2 can both have the item floor drop. So it is not 100% certain whether that's 1 or 2 yet. The Angel's gonna go ahead and dip out. It's a small dungeon, so if he's gotta dig it later, he'll dig it later.
Here's another one.
All these dungeons are just so close to each other. It's a beautiful thing to see sometimes. I think MagicFriends may have thought that that was First Quest 4 as well.
Here's another one, name that. Now, this one looks more like a level 1 shapes dungeon, and I honestly say, looks like somebody's mugshot.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. And with 16 rooms, I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that this is level 2. No, that is level 3, given the fact that the compass was picked up and that Triforce is not flashing. And we also do not know yet whether we have Heart Shuffle. Which is going to be a fun thing to consider as MagicFriends picks up his wand.
Yeah, true point by a restreamer. That other dungeon had scrap metal on the floor.
So unless Heart Shuffle is on, that was definitely 1 or 2, because those are the only dungeons that have floor drops in First Quest. And Shapes dungeons do follow First Quest logic. Although with level 7 having the red candle, and MagicFriends grabbing the Triforce out of that latter dungeon that was a Triforce we already had, Garion is also mentioning some wonderful things that we probably do have vanilla dungeon items. At least it's looking like it now. You know, there are a few things that our runners may be thinking, you know, when it comes to Heart Shuffle, dungeon items, things like that. I know in my mind everything is shuffled until it's not. However, everybody else's mileage may
Yeah,
vary.
that's one way to know it's 3. That might be another tidbit of information. That was Manhandler's boss room in 3. Defeating Manhandler yielded a dungeon heart. So it's starting to look more like potential non-shuffled dungeon items. I want to say so, but Manhandler also has 4 blocks in a bit of a trapezoid-like pattern.
We've got a vanilla 4-bomb upgrade as MagicFriends picks it up from this Mystery Dark Blue dungeon. Which... cannot remember if this was the dungeon where he got the wand? Or if he went ahead and grabbed the, That's right, I don't think MagicFriends has the... Oh wait, he does have the ladder. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
Another way that would tip us off is if we find the White Sword Cave and the White Sword's there. That would be one tip-off to look for at the moment. Armos item would be being Power Bracelet would also tip us off too.
MagicFriends is going to grab this Triforce, and is going to take a look at what it might be. That was another one that they had already started with. So if that was the wand dungeon, it is very likely that that was level 6. And that expensive bait rolled up to be even more expensive at 114 rupees.
Yeah, that was where the key. That key also had the item in level 3. That can happen in shapes. I've fallen for that myself a couple of times. Oh, wait a minute. What's this here? Nope, this is just a river room.
And MagicFriends is in what we believe to be 2.
So it is possible that the remove most open stairs flag is active, which that puts many of the stairs behind push blocks.
I didn't know that that flag was possible at the early stages of the tournament. And I think that Angel is going to go ahead and clear this room and check for the staircase item in here. Which, if this is 3, then it might be the raft.
Yeah.
And it is! So we definitely have the first quest vanilla dungeon items. Which means it is 100% a guarantee that Angel's going to be digging level 1 to find that bow.
Oh, absolutely, especially knowing what we know now. Because that means the items that you see as are being inputted in our tracker, that's how they appear in Vanilla First Quest. And with this not being Boomstick, I don't think that Book and 8's getting picked up. But that's just me, I could be wrong.
I sincerely doubt it, given the fact that with vanilla items, they are going to know where every item is, so they're not going to really want or need to pick up hints.
Yeah, since we don't have the confirmation for level 7 being Shapes or First Quest, we're still not sure about level 8 or 9 in that regard.
Angel finds a very, very unnecessary gambling den, being at 233 rupees. Was previously at 255, which means that door repair is 22 rupees, slightly more than vanilla.
But also less than the earlier race, which was the max.
That is right. It is between 15 and 25, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you get a low money seed where door repairs are max. That's just painful.
Not entirely sure why Angel picked up that secret, unless they are looking to get a blue ring.
Possibly. And there's the power bracelet at the Arma spot, but Angel's not picking that up just yet.
Well, they started with the power bracelet. And we do have community hints with given the fact that there are the vanilla prices. Opts out of picking up arrows, which I am confused about with as many rupees as Angel has.
Yep, and that was level 2's Triforce that MagicFriends just picked up.
So yeah, with the Bloomerang confirmed in 2, the Raft confirmed in 3, as Angel finds level 9 up in Vanilla 6. Gonna continue to do some grave robbing here. Check the Vanilla Mag spot. Finds a take any. And it is a very good thing that they started with the red candle, given the fact that there is not only a very expensive blue candle, but the extra candles have been turned off as well.
Oh boy, it looks like our manhandler friends have rolled up as one bomb did not take it out.
Well, that is never a nice thing to see as beefy bosses. Angel's gonna dig Death Mountain, finds another dungeon. And is now guaranteed the white sword, which is likely the white sword. Oh, I guess we do have a boomstick seed. We just must not have found the most expensive magical shield.
Which means that could have been the cheap shield rolled to a higher price.
For sure, as Angel's gonna grab this Triforce. Likely to take a look at what it might be. And that was level... Once again, a vanilla item. It's just definitely vanilla,
Yep, that's 8.
because in a boomstick seed, the magical shield is thrown into the shuffle while the book is in shops, replacing the most expensive magical shield. It is a starting price of 200 rupees, but can roll up or down in price shuffles.
That might be why Angel FM did not purchase arrows.
That is extremely likely. As we find another dungeon. We are just blasting through finding all of these dungeons. It is a beautiful thing.
Yep, basically, oops, found all the dungeons, not even 30 minutes in. Hey, I'll take it.
We are finding a lot of keys, which is very nice. And there's the boomerang drop, so this is definitely level 1. Finish digging level 3 is going to find that lovely raft.
I don't think we've seen the east part of the map yet. And that is a mugger room. Going for this seed, it is either life or your key count. Now that's where having the any key does come in handy, because the any key basically is an infinite key, so if you take 2 off of infinity, you still got infinity.
You are not wrong at all there. I think MagicFriends is definitely making a good play grabbing those Triforces from the smaller dungeons, because we really don't know which one
Oh my.
could have the could be missing, and that is very Triforce in level 1.
Oh boy. I think Angel
Oof.
FM's going to be hoping for... Oh, hello, money. This is a big money seed, as that large secret is 142 rupees.
Just 8 shy of max.
Actually, no, I don't think that Triforce is Goma blocked, as there appears to be a workaround involving a key to...
Okay, well, that is definitely a good thing.
Oh,
Angel
we
is
know that
definitely
Goma could have the
around.
map.
Definitely sure that Angel is peeking around looking for the bow there, because even if that Triforce is not Goma blocked, there's a high probability, well, a 50-50 chance that Ganon will be required. And if that is the case, then the bow is an extremely important item. To answer a question in chat, it is not possible for the bow to be a floor drop. As we've got another ink blot there. Given the fact that we've got all of the vanilla dungeon items, it's definitely level 1, given the fact that we found the boomerang. And with this being a potential push block room, we've got our bow.
Yep, we found it.
And Angel is going to make a beeline for that Triforce. He already knows where level 1 is. Or, sorry, where level 9 is. And that was a very not nice room to be in.
True. As for this level 1, I honestly think it looks more like a Velociraptor.
Or a question mark.
Or a hybrid of the two.
So that would
Magic
be
Friends getting blue ring.
The old Velociraptor meme. Perhaps.
That tooth reached that too. Magic Friends finds a door repair at low money, so that is not a bad thing to find when you're low on money, because that way you don't lose the full value.
For sure. And I believe the Angel is heading directly into... is going to buy the blue ring and then head into 9. Certainly not a bad idea.
Yeah, for sure, because right now at 7 hearts, defense is definitely big, as we found where Mags is.
That is the potion shop near Vanilla 9. And I definitely don't blame Angel for grabbing that blue ring, as he's seen the boomstick shop. And having those rupees and being on the way to level 9, there's no reason to keep looking for boomstick.
Oh, the dangerous Death Mountain Cabbages take down Magic Friends is now is Angel FM heading into level 9. Let's take a moment to go over what we're exactly looking for. Now, a lot of it depends on how the rooms are shuffled. Ooh, this is a shapes 9. There's normally not a door on the right. This seed is officially oops all shapes.
Oops all shapes and oops oh shoot. And we've got a very early staircase here, which may or may not be silver, so we don't know. It's the red ring! Of course, you buy the blue ring, you run...
Oh, that's just another way in which we say in this community, the game knows. And that is definitely a sure sign of it. So what we are after is, if Ganon's required, we're after a roar and a door. The roar being Ganon. I mean, if we hear that roar, we're in an adjacent room. Single shutter door being one that stays shut when the room's clear, or pops open after beating Ganon. That's if Ganon's required. If Ganon's not required, then heading north could lead you right to Zelda. Well, not in this room, because that's a staircase with a beefy manhandler, but Angel FM doesn't block clip. It is a transport staircase. Where will this spit you out?
Towards another potential staircase here. Yeah, very good idea. When we don't know whether or not Ganon is required, is to take every north door possible. because it's 50-50 that Zelda will be in her vanilla room, and if she is, then it is only accessible from the south.
And it looks like Angel FM is not going to go through that key door. As MagicFriends now on 4 hearts picks up the big shield.
Wonder why both of our runners opted for the big shield today.
Wizrobes, that would be the only reason to opt for it, because if you have problems with Wizrobe beams, that is the perfect foil for it.
Yeah, although we don't have the Wizrobe enemy set in level 9, which is always a happy thing to see.
Now, if Zelda's required, clearing this room and that door closes means that that's where she is. Well, that would also mean Ganon being required too by that proxy.
Absolutely. Moment of truth coming up. Does not appear to be that kind of door.
And the old man sputtering more nonsense. Here's another potential push block room, emphasis on potential.
And it does push. And chat is saying that Zelda is... Well, of course Zelda is required.
Oh, that could be bad news if that room beyond that dig dogger is needed, which would mean we'd have to go back to 5 for the recorder. And chat is calling out that a roar has been heard. Which door is it? Door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3?
Very key generous level 9 as well. Don't think Angel's complaining at all about that.
Yeah, I'll take key generous over key starved any day.
Oh, most certainly. And with a drop in that room, we do know that is not a push block. And Redland moves, I don't know if they rolled up or not. We've got our ink blot here.
And
I'm
as
gonna call
as usual, looks like Swiss cheese.
I don't know, I'm gonna call it Birdo from Super Mario. Slightly disfigured, but still Birdo.
I was thinking a glitchy Birdo, if anything.
Angel is just having all of the good luck here. Finding the bomb holes, finding the keys.
Thankfully, we've already been to the room that Dig Doctor's blocking as MagicFriends comes up with the bow in level 1.
Now, has MagicFriends seen level 9 yet?
I don't believe so.
But getting into level 9, you know what we in the randomizer community love to call level 9.
It is known as the Great Equalizer for a reason. Will that come into play? Time will tell.
Particularly in a Shapes 9 where it is not known yet whether Ganon's required.
True, we have not seen a compass of any kind. We haven't seen the silvers. And we haven't even heard of Roar yet. Oh wait, chat has, we just haven't seen the room.
All MagicFriends needs to do is go to the graveyard, check Vanilla Sticks, and he'll be in 9.
Block doesn't move. MagicFriends grabbing a potion, going in prepared just in case.
Has the blue ring, has a potion, is gonna find the red ring fairly early. Long as he can find level 9. Opts to up A and is heading elsewhere.
Yeah, that up A was strictly to defend against losing money. See whether this block pushes or not. This is a room that reminds me of where the silvers are in first quest, so they could be here.
More will be revealed once this Gibda goes down. We do have a push, and we've got a transport.
So close yet so far. Where's the transport take us?
Northeast, which is an area that has not yet been explored, does give Angel a key. And Ganon has built a very fragile level 9, full of bomb holes. MagicFriends finds the white sword.
Yep, that offense upgrade could be what they need to swing this seed in their favor and close out this series. But will it? We shall see.
More will be revealed.
Arrows, not a bad idea.
No, with money the way that it's been, bad idea. And despite level 9 being full of bomb holes, it is still doing what level 9 does.
There's always at least one dead end in a really annoying spot, and that was definitely a case in point.
You are not wrong. No bomb hole lucky. There it is.
Yep. And that key door is not required. We have a workaround. May still pass through it in the interest of time.
MagicFriends just exploring the wrong side of the world.
Oh gosh, that would be hilarious if we had to actually bomb through Ganon's room to get to Zelda.
Ganon's room required, Ganon not required. That would be absolutely hilarious.
And we heard laughing fits the other night when JSR and TGE were on commentary. You'd have another one to add to the pile in that instance.
There is the boomstick. Almost rolled maximum price at 117 rupees. And that was what Laz likes to call a Stauf staircase.
Feeling lonely? MagicFriends is not picking up any money right now. only interested in one thing and one thing only, and that thing is level 9. On the wrong side of the map, though, have to head to First Quest 6. Those odds for this seed are non-existent because we already saw the one bait block that will be in this seed.
And it is transport after transport after transport the angel is finding. Oof. These Tektites are trolling MagicFriends.
Yeah, they're definitely being the definition of bullies.
There's another bomb hole. Could this be our silvers? Or
It
could
is a
that be our
reverse
silvers?
C room. And a pretty tough one at that. Blue Dark Nuts.
Yeah, this is like the Dark Nut equivalent of the vanilla First Quest 9 silvers room.
Oh, no doubt about it. That room was nasty in First Quest because you got Wizropes coming at you. And in the speed run, they're dropping bombs to make sure they try and get through. And thankfully, none of those as the block pushes, and it's a transport staircase. Since we've already been here, that did seem a bit anticlimactic.
That is for sure. And I think, yeah, the red landmost definitely rolled up some. I guess we've got some, these are danger noodles. I guess we've got some pasta bolognese here.
Have we seen what's past that dig dog room? I wonder. And Ganon's in his own room, and I say he's required because he's in the way. So here's Ganon. Gonna try and bomb through? No. So that's looking like required pig by proxy there. And you know what else might be required too? The recorder. Especially if that dig dogger's blocking the silvers.
Oh, that's absolutely awful. Because it's not even like they could whistle back to dig a dungeon because the whistle's what they're looking for in the first place.
Yeah, that would just be disgusting. You know, sometimes with this randomizer, you do not need random percent flags for 9 to either be the nicest dungeon in the game or the worst. I'd say right now we're seeing a bit of the worst.
Absolutely, and MagicFriends is about to make his way into level 9. Angel does have a huge exploration advantage, but as we know, anything can happen in Rando.
Without a shadow of a doubt. And that is a truly nasty spot for Ganon to be in. No doubt. Literally the room right below the sea in Act 9 on Angel FM's side. Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. And Magic Friends nopes away from that Dig Dogger. Gonna try to find a workaround.
We haven't been here. Oh boy. Danger noodles.
Magic Friends opts out of that staircase. Is this our silvers? Yes, it is!
Yep, that we are. Those Dig Doggers wound up being a red herring. Angel FM, now in go mode, knows where Ganon is. We have no knowledge of where the kidnapped is. However, the kidnapped could be one north of Ganon, which would be Zelda required anyway, because the pig is literally right there in the path.
And Angel is making a beeline towards Ganon. As one should. And this turned out to be one heck of a level 9.
Oh, definitely. One that is well worthy of the moniker of the Great Equalizer.
Here we go, for real this time.
For
50
real
minutes
this time.
and 59 seconds.
Ganon.
Here's Ganon.
Could be a one-hitter, could be 15. If it's a 15.
Could still be plus or minus 4, though.
Which would be on the minus side, and we got a stun lock in progress.
Believe Angel's got 7 hits, 8 hits, 9, 10, 11. We've got a pretty squishy Ganon. We've got
Yep,
some
a minus
squishy
4
bacon.
with that. We got bacon. Door pops open. Does this lead directly to Zelda's room like I suspect it does?
It does
Okay, might as well just clear out the gels here.
This, this just got even more interesting.
Oh gosh, yes. What if the magic staircase is in that corner? What if that recorder's still needed?
That would be absolutely wild.
It is very possible right now that Dig Doggers are blocking the way to finish the scene. That is very interesting that he didn't go left after checking the gels, which is like, something's up.
It is, it's quite possible. I mean, with Ganon and Zelda being Ganon in his vanilla room and Zelda more than likely in her vanilla room, you can't get to her room from the north, which may have been the reason for his play. His Magic Friends gets a very untimely death from the beefy manhandler in that shoot room.
And chat's pointing out to me that there is a Dig Dogger on the east side of the dungeon that is blocking a shutter door that is to the north, so we could still be required to get the recorder out of 5. I may have jumped the gun on that in hindsight.
More will be revealed.
On the next episode of Magnum P.I.
Angel is going to explore the rest of that northwest corner. A very good call doing so. And we're getting mugged.
And a
But with the red ring.
requirement, too.
Oh man, Angel has nearly full cleared level 9.
Now, the question I have is this. Now, I'm not able to track the dungeon, but if anybody is, I'm wondering if we found all 6 sets of transport staircases.
And curiously, Angel has did not try to bomb down from that room in the northwest, and has also left a room unexplored in the south. But it is looking more and more like that dig dogger is required.
Yeah, this 9 just turned very interesting as to what the solution is. Now, I gotta agree with Captain Green. That's a room you definitely want to check, because regardless of whether you're assuming vanilla Zelda or not, because you could get the answer of a compass in that room, because that's something we have yet to see in this dungeon, is a compass.
Absolutely, and when it comes to randomizers, everything is random until it's not. So even with Ganon being in his vanilla room, Zelda in hers. You know, Dig Dogger could be guarding Zelda's room with no Zelda.
Since we haven't found 5, that means we may not be done, as MagicFriends has found Ganon's room, but does not know anything about this 9 in terms of its shape. So it's going to bomb south, which would have been nothing. Try to bomb west. Nada.
And that room in the southeast turned out to be a dud. Magic does find the red ring.
Let's see, what room is this? An old man blabbering more nonsense. So yeah, we basically got a full clear 9, save for 2 rooms. One room that's south of Ganon, and another room that's blocked by a dig dogger.
So either Zelda is not in her vanilla room, Dig Dogger is required. There is...
Meanwhile, MagicFriends taking a stop to check things over. That Dig Dogger's trying to be a blocking dummy, but Angel FM just goes right on by.
At this point, no reason not to. I think Angel is finally checking that final room in the top left corner.
Now we're about to see the truth.
Moment of truth. Oh, wow.
Oh,
and we need that recorder.
Oh my goodness. Game? For real? That is disgusting!
That's what happens when Garion rolls a seed.
Oh, please, it ain't as bad as when Dave rolls one.
I don't know, I think Garion is starting to, reach the Dave point.
I've started to reach there on A Link to the Past seeds, but that's another story for another time.
Yeah. Because the only room that has not been seen in level 9 yet is the vanilla Zelda room, which that Dig Dogger is blocking. That is an absolutely recorder required seed.
Yep, and now that puts the 64,000 rupee question at, where's level 5?
Where the heck is 5? You can't bomb in, Angel.
But can get a bomb drop.
And Manhandler does not guard the compass, simply
You know what,
bomb
at
drop.
this point, I think Nochibato, who said this minutes ago, called it when he said that the kidnapped guards the compass. I would not be surprised to see that at this point.
Is there, can Zelda's room have drops in it, like vanilla Zelda's room?
No.
The wild thing would be if one Dig Dogger guarded the compass and the other Dig Dogger guarded the kidnapped.
That's certainly what it's looking like, and I think that's why Angel FM is bouncing out of level 9 at this point in time. Understandable, because now we gotta find level 5, which I honestly do not think we've seen at all.
We have not.
Yeah, this is a neutral for me too, and like, I have seen the worst of level 9 combat situations before. Anyone wants context, certain race and pen force. But this is a new one for me, to where you actually have to go get another item to beat the seed, because it's a gain and not required, And what you need
Yep.
oh, yep, we've just confirmed where Zelda is, and that means it's a Dig Dogger block of level 9.
And if MagicFriends goes and sees that Dig Dogger room, which is a double shutter door, he will know immediately, much sooner than Angel, that recorder is going to be required. And it looks like he is making a beeline for that room. We most certainly have a race on our hands. So Leslie, if you were in the driver's seat here, where would you look first?
Depend on how much of my tracker I've got filled out. Basically, whatever area has the most density of checks is where I start.
That appears
I
to
go
be
from
exactly what Angel's doing. Does grab that white sword.
Yeah, we haven't seen 5 yet, which is why we're seeing overworld checks. And yeah, we can't flute to something we don't have.
I don't know, with MagicFriends having the
CJ?
compass.
That would be hilarious if that hit were in the rando. And I think somebody needs to ask Fred about that one.
With Angel being along the coast, the next logical check is going to be that raft spot on the east. And if we have a, we do not often have a raft required seed, but this could very well be one. Thankfully, both of our runners do have the raft. Did MagicFriends check that room or not?
I'm
Or is he
not
just
sure.
hot committed on the silvers?
I think it's that. Our restreamer says he's been in that room. Right now, we don't know about the hints because we don't understand what the old man's saying. And Angel FM's about halfway there for that book. In fact, with how crazy this 9 has been, I honestly don't remember where the silvers were. Because right now, the big issue is the recorder.
Which the issue of the recorder is, where the heck is 5? Angel is out of bombs.
That's a problem, especially with how bombs are so expensive.
And it is possible that level 5 is in one of the raft spots. And to answer J Smash, they started with 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, is Angel gonna make a beeline for that boomstick?
Not yet. Ah, yes, Blue Landmo Room. That might be where they're heading to right now.
And what is across the water?
In the east, the water in the east is money-making game.
Angel does not need to make any more money.
Oh, no. Fortunately, the up A is close to the other raft spot, relatively speaking, because of the start screen shuffle. Let's see, is it first quest 4?
It is not!
It is just overpriced bombs.
Where in the world is Dig Dogger San Diego? Have we checked all of the power bracelet spots?
I'm not sure, but MagicFriends finds themselves back in Ganon's room.
Has already tried to bomb.
Yep, and is trying push through walls, but nothing second quest rolled in this seed at all.
I think MagicFriends is taking. Please take another peek in that Dig Dogger room.
Or at least in the vicinity of it. And that's a door repair.
But he definitely may not have thought about the shutter door, and is definitely trying for the silver. There is the Silver Arrows room. Was guarded by the Blue Land Molus.
Quite a dangerous guard to have too, I might add.
Oh yes, might even make you lose your noodle.
Or your lunch. But on another note, both runners having silver arrows, MagicFriends might be heading to Ganon not thinking about that shutter door rule that was mentioned. So we've got the push block in the woods leading to, oh, it's a bit late for paper. Thanks, game. So that would leave 3 push block spots. And there's one nearby. Let's see what this is. Is a door repair. Nope, it's actually a hint of some kind. I concur with that PSA, by the way.
Oh yes, absolutely. All I'm gonna say on that matter is, if people simply shopped the way that they normally did, then there wouldn't be an issue.
Well, this will be a 6-hit Ganon fight for MagicFriends based off of the HP roll being 11. This is dicey.
Gets the Sunlock.
and hangs up. Oh, he slipped away on the last hit.
And there we go. We've got bacon. And we are going to have an extremely disappointing magic friend.
Yeah, MagicFriends knows where to go, but it's not over yet, folks. Jeez. Oh, lordy. Well, here is a dungeon. I just don't remember if it's 5 or not.
I believe
Yes, one of the tough things with the dungeon labels not being active is that you have to figure out what dungeon's what, and that can be challenging, especially in shapes.
Unless you... It would have to be Triforce, but Angel already has found all of the Triforces, obviously being in level 9.
So we're in 2 different levels now. Not much happened here. Since nobody has... Okay, we can at least rule out where the Dig Dogger blocks are. Can't be it. That's the only good news with finding a Dig Dogger in this situation.
Absolutely.
It sure is, but there's honestly a lot of them in this seed, no doubt about it. Really is a question of which runner goes into the right dungeon first. This was 1 or 2 on MagicFriends' side, so this won't be it.
With a Dig Dogger block there, too.
Yeah.
I believe this was...
Yeah, this was definitely 2. No
one
doubt
had
about
the question mark shape to it.
Both runners have the raft, actually, so that's not what we're after yet. Well, this instance, I should say.
I would, at this point, buy the boomstick for the sole purpose of it might be an Atlas.
True. And when you have a shape situation such as this, that would honestly be helpful. You know, I actually just thought of another use for the book. I'll just put it out there for everybody to ponder on. What if, when you have unknown dungeon levels, the book tells you what those dungeons actually are?
Oh, that would be
That'd
such
really
a beautiful
helpful in this
thing.
situation.
Fred, there's an idea for you if you're watching.
We're still rolling. We only saw 3 rooms of this level that MagicFriends is in.
I would dig it immediately.
Yeah, at this point, any dungeon where you don't have the basement item out of, that you don't know what it is, you just dig it out immediately. It doesn't matter if it's 6, which is notorious. This can't be it, but it can be a transport, except it's not. That can't be 5, because if it were 5, I think this is 4, actually, now that I think about it.
I think you're right, and we, Angel did buy the boomstick. Always such a beautiful thing to see.
That block's not gonna move. Now we know what the old men are talking about. Maybe we'll get a hint to level 5's location somewhere. Emphasis on maybe. This may be digging for keys in all honesty, because if you look at key count's only 1. So yeah, I'd say that's probably what's going on here.
This has been such a wild ride.
Here's another dungeon we have not seen much of. So Angel FM's gonna take a look. Sadly, the map is not an atlas, but we do have Boomstick and can understand what the old men are talking about, so we at least have that.
It's more than likely entirely community hints, though. Ah, the boomstick.
And this could be the map, too. And we might know on turnaround, or we might not know. Oh, well, he got... Whatever dungeon this is, it has clearly not heard of doors.
What are doors? Are they tasty? Can we eat them? We can sure bomb them.
Yeah, I think the only hint they've got right now is never give up. Trust your instincts.
Thank you, James. Or Peppy. Or both.
Yeah, I was thinking Peppy because his VA from Star Fox 64 passed away recently.
Really?
Yeah, I kid you not.
That is really sad news to hear.
Yep, it is. Meanwhile, we've got ourselves an up A, as Angel is going another path.
Are these two in the same dungeon?
I'm not sure. The palettes look similar, but there can be variation between similar color palettes on NES hardware.
That is very true.
Well, that's one way to take down a manhandler.
All we are
Go
finding are
boomstick.
keys. Good old oops all keys.
Thankfully, that is not a category in Zelda 1. Just saying.
Well, unless you're talking about the any key.
Well, that is a good thing to have. Meanwhile, Angel FM gonna have to be pretty careful going forward here, because that is, well, there's the compass, which, thanks, game.
Extremely important. There's our map.
Name that ink blot, folks. That looks like some sort of a vehicle the Empire would use in the Star Wars franchise.
You can see that.
It can't be past that room, but we did find the dungeon heart. And MagicFriends is in 8, as that's the any key.
A good find, but not what he was... Or maybe it was. And... there is no way the angel is in 5, because that last room appears to be Dig Dogger blocked.
This is definitely a stumper. Oh, here's another dungeon. I believe this one got nicknamed Pepto-Bismol by its color palette.
Yeah, I believe you're right there.
Oh gosh, what if that bait block's actually a thing?
Oh dear goddess. And this was level 7.
Yeah, it was 7, so it might get dug, and we'll get dug out for... well, it'll get dug out for the... we're still up. I doubt we're meat blocked, because I believe there was a workaround. So I was speaking theoretically on that. Well, that doesn't say anything about checking your ordinances before shooting off a boomstick. This might not be our restreamer. I was having some issues with Twitch earlier today as well, so... yeah, it could be a Twitch thing.
Okay. I was worried that it was my connection. Like, why am I buffering?
Nah, Twitch was derping earlier today, so yeah.
Gotcha.
And we welcome in a new audience. We welcome in Fearon Burgundy. As we are now in a very interesting Zelda 1 randomizer random percent tournament match, as we have defeated Ganon, but it is a Ganon not required seed, as it is a Dig Dogger blocking Zelda. We are on the run to find level 5 and get the recorder to finish this thing.
And we have shapes dungeons without headers, which means level 5 could be any of these. And since items are in their vanilla dungeons, really, we and our runners don't know what level it is until they find the item.
Meanwhile, down goes Patra.
This is a...
Although this sort of seed would be nice if the book would actually tell us what the dungeon labels are, but alas, that is not in the randomizer yet. Yeah, we basically, to put it in context, we were in level 9 about 3/4 of an hour ago, and we're still going because the seed decided to pull an absolute dirty on us.
I don't think that, to answer J Smash in chat, I don't think that MagicFriends has, realized that, items are in their vanilla dungeons, or that Heart Shuffle is off. which I guess items being in their vanilla dungeons cancels out Heart Shuffle anyway. Angel is heading into another dungeon.
Yeah, I think this one was a short stop due to it being ladder blocked.
I believe you are correct. This could very well be our level 5.
And look at that lag due to all the buyers on the screen. Oh, and for those wondering, without the book, everybody was singing the Reading Rainbow theme, which I think there's a certain someone we can ask reading or reading, but we'll save that for another time. Wait, this pushes. This is the basement. This could be it, but no, it's a transport staircase.
But that is a good sign.
Right into a Gliok room. Now, it's worth noting, when you have entrances turned on, well, rather your dungeon entrances being randomized, there's always going to be one room of each dungeon that touches the bottom of the map. That's just how the logic's built. And the game's built too, I might add. This is 3 that MagicFriends is in. Now, the reason I said it was 3 for MagicFriends is because this was where the raft was picked up. Meanwhile, we got an open staircase, but Angel is not biting on it just yet, because that's where they emerged.
Yeah, that was where they came out of, from that transport.
Yep, this has to be 5 because there's a Triforce that we did not see get picked up. Here's a reverse C room with a map. Part of me does want to see this ink blot.
Oh, absolutely.
But we're not going to because it's right for the push block. This is likely it. And it is! We've got a recorder!
Oh!
At 1:32:05, Angel FM is finally, emphasis on finally, hit go mode. It is now going to be going back to level 9 and finishing off this seed's true final boss, which was not Ganon. It was a Dig Dogger.
Oh man, this was one heck of a seed.
This was a wild ride that honestly, I don't know how you prepare for a curveball like this.
We got Dig Dogger percent level 9.
Yeah, this was basically Dig Dogger percent the seed. Here it is. The tune is played. If it's up, name the tune. And down goes the Dig Dogger. We did mention Dig Dogger hates music. Yep, that is true for all kinds of music. That's ball game. Get your GGs in chat for Angel FM, who wraps up with an official SRL time with a win at 1 hour, 32 minutes, 18 seconds.
Oh, GG to Angel. We do have Angel FM in the commentary booth. GG, my.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that happened.
That was the wildest Dig Dogger blocked anything that I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've never come across that at all. So I wasn't sure if we were just completely locked or what was going on. It's nothing I've ever come across.
I guess the key to know was the fact that it was not a single shutter door. That was the only thing that I could think of.
I mean, that's the only thing I can see, but it's still kind of weird to me that it didn't open when you defeated Ganon anyways.
I guess because logically it's only single shutter door that would indicate a required Ganon. Either way, I mean, that was you were in 9 at what, like 45 minutes? And 45 minutes later, we had found the recorder.
Yeah, I think I was in there sooner than that, but it's just I don't know anymore.
Yeah, this seed is just one of those where it's just like, oh, if you want to troll somebody, this is what you said to them. Meanwhile, MagicFriends has found the direct path that led right to the recorder.
And
yes, I will agree with chat. Internet is trolling everybody today and tonight.
The wildest part of the entire thing was that despite the items being in their vanilla dungeons, we had shapes and we had mystery dungeons. So it wasn't even like you could walk into one and see either through the header or the map 5.
Yeah, but I mean, I figured it out pretty soon when you see Red Candle, and just checking the Triforce happened to be 7, so I just assumed everything was where it should be, besides it being shapes.
That's fair. Even so, with shapes and mystery dungeon headers, you don't know which one's 5 until you find the recorder. Aside from the ones that were not Triforce started. But aside from that recorder nonsense, what are your thoughts on the seed?
It went by really, really quick. That whole lump of dungeons near the starting screen, like, opened it just gave pretty much a lot of information. And besides having to go to Death Mountain for 1 and 6, I mean, just 5 was extremely trolly when you find out that your Dig Dogger.
That is for sure. And MagicFriends is making his way back into to take care of the wonderful Dig Dogger there.
That is going to do it. Get your GGs in chat for MagicFriends, who finishes off the seed with an official time of 1 hour, 36 minutes, 58 seconds.
And there was less than 5 minutes. This was ultimately a relatively close race.
What a wild ride this one was.
And MagicFriends is about to join us in the booth. Here we are. GG, my love.
GG.
GG, MagicFriends. Oh boy. That Dig Dogger, though.
Do either of us? So the Dig Dagger. So Ganon wasn't required, right? Both of us killed Ganon, and it wasn't required.
Ganon was not required. And the reason that the door didn't open for Zelda because of the fact that it was a double shutter door room, not the single shutter door.
Yeah, I had that feeling. I'm like, I knew when I was looking for Ganon, I was like, you know what? This is actually the only scene where I need this to open. I need Ganon to be required for once instead of not required.
Yeah, because if Ganon was required, you wouldn't have to worry about that recorder. And I mean, in Shapes dungeons with mystery headers, you didn't know where the recorder was until you got the recorder.
So, Angel, you know, which one of us was first into 9? I think you were, probably because I hadn't found 9 yet again when I had 8 Triforces.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I was. I think I was like maybe sub 40 into it.
Yeah, it sounds about right. I think Angel was in 9 for a good 10, 15 minutes ahead of time. Yet it just turned out to be that kind of situation where your usual suspects did items that are normally required. Not so much this time.
Yeah, we rolled like the easiest overworld. There's 7 dungeons and they're all on top of each other.
Yeah, I mean, aside from that Dig Dogger block, thoughts on the seed overall?
I thought that this is the seed. This is the kind of seed where if you just happen to pick up the recorder, like Angel could have been done in 45, maybe. Like at most. I mean, I could have probably finished it. I could have probably finished it in like 50 because I think my comp's a little bit worse. So I would have been a little bit behind, and then instead it takes us an hour 30. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I constantly looked at the mini map. Like, okay, I have no idea what I'm missing besides that Big Dogger being there, and I just kept thinking, okay, there's gotta be something.
And Angel, you completely full cleared 9, like 100% of it.
Oh, I'm very well aware. Like, I'm like, but at the same time too, I'm like, okay, Ganon's in his room, so Zelda has to be, or unless, like the 99% chance it isn't. I just have no more words on that.
I knew Zelda was in that room way before I found that compass. I had bombed from the left to right and saw the shutter door in the bottom. I'm like, this Dig Dogger is in front of Zelda, so I gotta hope that Ganon's required because I can't kill that guy. I knew if I found silvers and that door didn't open, I knew there was like a 50% chance, probably like about 11 or 12 rooms into the dungeon.
Absolutely. Well, again, GG to both of you. You played a massively trolly seed, and you both played it extremely well.
Thank you.
And with Angel FM picking up the victory here, this does bring y'all into a game 3. Magic Friends, do you have remorse flags decided?
I turn sword beams on, so we'll turn off the white sword, but we'll turn on sword beams.
Cool.
All right, and that'll be tomorrow, I believe. I gotta look at the schedule, looking to see what was coming next, and I do believe you guys are going at it one more time tomorrow to determine who moves on.
Speaking of what's next, if y'all will stick around on Randomania 2, because in 15 minutes we will be having Game 2 of TA909 versus Shaddy on this very channel. Magic Friends will actually be doing the commentary here, so you'll be able to continue to hear their lovely voice along with John Taman.
Yeah, this is an awesome tournament. There's so many races going on, and they're all really close. Every one of them, there's always like one small breaking point that turns things one way or the other, but everybody seems to be real close to each other right up towards the end.
Yeah, these have been really, really fun races to play. It's been an amazing tournament so far, and it just seems like it just keeps getting better. So, I guess we do have to get ready to switch over to the 10 o'clock race. Angel, MagicFriends, do either of y'all have any final?
We will see you back here at 5 o'clock tomorrow.